Hi guys, how you doing? I am Deshawn. And I just wanted to come chit chat with y'all while I get me a bite to eat. So you guys, I met this guy as usual. But anyways, I was hungry. I was hungry. And I was like, let me go sit down. Like mm, mm, mm. I can go say my page y'all know. Oh, I'm so hungry, y'all. See, when I'm hungry, I can't think straight. Ooh, let me some great. God's great, God's good. Let's stay fried food by our head must feed. Give us our daily bread. Please, Lord, let that bite that I took, let this food not make me sick. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, I'm hungry, y'all. Um, I made me a smoothie. This there's a pineapple strawberry smoothie with some honey yogurt. Mm-hmm. This one of them breakfast things from Dollar Tree, $1.25. Anyway, I was hungry, so I sat down at the table by myself. Y'all, don't be afraid to go out to eat by yourself. Don't be afraid, y'all. So I sat at the table by myself. I was just hungry, y'all. So I sat down. I was just sitting there, waiting for somebody to come ask me what I want to eat or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there waiting patiently. So this gentleman sat down next to me, right? But before he sat down, he pulled the chair out. He was like, "Is someone sitting right here?" I was like, "No, it's just me." Now here's the thing. I wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to take that chair and slide it to another table because he wanted to sit somewhere else. So, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about if I should say yes or no. So I was like, "No, it's just me." So he was like, "Do you mind if I sit next to you?" Y'all know me, I'm a talker. I was like, "No, you go right ahead." Mind you, let me describe what it looked like, y'all. He wasn't tall. He wasn't tall at all. He was, I'm going to say about 5'10". He was short. But, you know what I'm saying? His hair was white. His hair was white. Um, he he looked like he was about 75 years old. Mm-hmm. maybe 85. He was looking up in age. Like, looking at him, he looked older. But from talking to him, you know what I'm saying, he sat down. I asked him, I said, you gonna save a spot for your wife? Is she gonna be joining us? Cause there's a lot of seats at the table. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was a big table. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people could come sit down. Like at least, I'm gonna say at least 6 people could have came and sat down. So I was like, your wife gonna be joining us? He was like, no. I was like, so you have a wife? He was like, yes, I did have a wife. I was like, oh, here we go again. Who is this calling me? I'll call him back later. I was like, here we go again, because you know, I told y'all here lately, the line that I've been hearing from most of these men is, I just got a divorce. I don't have a wife. I just got a divorce. That's what the line I've been hearing lately. So that's what I thought he was finna say. He told me his wife passed away a few years ago. I was like, oh, that's a new one. I ain't say that, that's what I was thinking. I said, that's a new one. I ain't never had them to say that before. I was like, my condolences. So I was like, what's the food like? He said him and his wife, they like the food. Which is saying absolutely nothing, because I like my food seasoned, and I don't know, like, I don't know him. I don't know what kind of food he like. So, you know, looking at him, he didn't look like he cared about seasoning. So I finished my little thing. I ate that thing fast. Am I full? No. Maybe when I finish drinking this, I'll be full. Maybe. I hope so. Anyways, he said that him and his wife, they enjoyed the food, whatever. He said it's pretty good with food. So, somebody came over to us and asked us, did we want, well, you know how they do. So, you know, I just got what I always get. When I go to restaurants, y'all, I always get chicken. Not just chicken. It gotta be some fried chicken or something, some kind of chicken pasta or something. Chicken something, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I got. It was a chicken pasta dish, whatever. So he was like, oh yeah, you're gonna like that. I was like, am I? He was like, yeah. So we got, you know, he told me about himself. See, the neighborhood I was in, it was a neighborhood with the people with money. So I knew for sure he had money. You know what I'm saying? I could tell by the way he was dressed. He was dressed pretty nice. But like I said, he was up in age, y'all. He was I could tell he was somebody's granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you don't have your wife. What you doing? I said, what you be doing? He said, what you mean? Let me know. Do you sit at home knitting? Like, I want to know what you did. And he was like, well, he likes doing yard work. You do? He's like, yeah. In my mind, I'm thinking, I know this man who look 95 years old do not be out there doing no yard work. But he said he enjoys mowing the yard and doing yard work. And I was like, you can do that? He was like, yeah. I said, I mean, what I'm saying is because it's hot in Texas and you look cooked already, done. I don't see you out there doing stuff like that. I ain't say that, so I was thinking. He was like, yeah. He said, but when it's like really, really, really hot, he said, I just get up early in the morning and get it done. I was like, okay. I was like, so, do you have a girlfriend? He was like, no, I don't have no girlfriend. He started laughing. I was like, why are you laughing? He's like, nobody's ever asked him that before. I'm about to ask you a whole lot of stuff. So I said, you stay in a apartment, a house, a nursing home? I ain't say that, but I was thinking that. He was like, I have a house. Me and my wife, we live there. He said, my kids and my grandkids, they come over to visit and whatnot. He said it's just a lot of space. A lot of space. I said, so who be there with you? He said, nobody but the maids. The what? I didn't say it like that. I was like, maids? He said, yeah. I said, maids, plural? He said, yeah. He said, it's just 3 maids. Just 3 maids? I said, your home that big, you have to have 3 maids? And he said, what it is, he said, at first he only had 1 maid when his wife was alive. But then when she passed away, the 2 other girls who, I guess one of them, like, you know, was a stylist or something, she became a maid because there was nobody for her to style. So I was like, well, she can cut your hair or whatnot. He was like, nah. He's like, I cut my own hair. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, what did the other one do? And he said what he say she did? I don't know, y'all. She had another job, but when his wife passed away, she became a maid. So I was like, okay. I said, so, are you going to eat here or are you going to take your food to go? He was like, if I could sit here with you, I'll stay. Okay. I was like, sure. So, you know, he get his food, whatever, and he got a lot of food. So, and he wasn't a big man, y'all. He wasn't. He looked like, let me tell you something. Like I told y'all, he was short, and he looked like he weighed about, I'm going to say, between 165 and 170. He wasn't a big man, y'all. But he got a whole lot of food. And, you know, so we was talking and everything. I was like, so are you going to take some food home? He was like, nah. He said, because the cook, she probably already done. I said, the what? He said, my cook. You have a cook? He was like, yeah, I have a cook. I was like, you got 3 maids and you have a cook? He was like, yeah. He said, how many cooks? He said he had 2 or 3 of them. I was like, why you need so many cooks? He was like, well, because one, she works and she cooks this type of food, and the other one, she cooks this type of food. Like, they cook different types of food. I was like, wow. I said, so your family, your grandkids and your kids, they okay with you having all these women in your house working? He was like, yeah. He was like, they're nice. They're really nice. I said, who? He said the workers. They're like family. They've been with us for years. Okay. He's like, want me to show you a picture of them? He said, you kind of remind me of one of them. I do? Her. He's like, just the way you look. How do I look? And he's like, well, the way, you have your hair and your nails and the way you're dressed. I was like, okay. Let me show you a picture. So he pulls his phone out. And baby, he was working that phone. I was like, you know how to use a phone? He was like, yeah. I said, you know how to use a cell phone? Like, I'm pretty sure you know how to use a, kind of phone. Huh? Hello? Yeah, he probably know how to use that phone. But a cell phone, baby, when I tell you he was on that phone, I was like, you know how to use a cell phone? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I said, so you be doing your work, you know how to use your cell phone. Okay, so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this man, he older, but he is capable of doing things. Okay. Listen, I already hear y'all. I know I'm supposed to be leaving these elderly men alone, but I mean, this one, he see, y'all said leave the ones that look like they close to death. He looked older, but yeah. So he told me that sometimes he takes a drive to I forgot where he said. I was like, you can drive? He was like, yeah, I can drive. He was like, why you ask me that? I was like, I couldn't picture you driving. He said, well, yeah, sometimes I do have a driver. I said, oh, okay. So in my mind, I'm thinking, when he say a driver, like I have a driver, like a medical ride, that's what I'm thinking. He's talking about a driver, like a chauffeur. I was like, this man got money. I ain't say that, but what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay. I said, so what you be doing for fun? He was like, I just, sometimes I go for a walk, and he said, I go get on the boat and chill on the boat. Boat? What boat? He was like, I have a boat. You have a boat. I'm like, okay. I said, I know how to fish. He was like, oh, you fish? I said, yeah, I love fishing. He was like, oh, cool. He's like, maybe one day you could come and get on my boat and fish. I was like, okay. I said, I have 2 daughters, and they know how to fish too. They are really good at fishing. He was like, oh, you have 2 daughters? I was like, yes, I do. He was like, okay. He said, cool. He asked me their age and everything, whatnot. I told him the age, and he was like, oh, okay, they're the same age as, his grandbabies. So we were steady talking, getting to know each other and everything. And I asked him when his birthday was. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I like knowing people's birthdays. He told me his birthday, and I was like, okay. He's like, are we gonna get together for my birthday? Are we gonna do what for your birthday? He was like, am I gonna see you for my birthday? I was like, I don't know, maybe. He's like, yeah, you and the girls, y'all can come. And if you want, we can go to the boat, go fishing. I was like, that sounds like fun. I think my girls would really like that. But yeah, I don't know this man. But, I was like, we gotta get to know each other better, cause we just don't be hanging out on boats with strangers. He was like, that's fine. So apparently the people that was around know him, cause they was like, they all up in our conversation. Oh, girl, you gonna have fun. He's such a sweet this and that. And I'm just like, he must come here quite often. Remember, he did say he used to come to his wife. So the people, they knew him very well and everything. So he was like, I can't wait to see you again. Huh? He was like, will you be here? I was like, yeah, probably. I was like, it's nice. I really enjoyed myself. He said, I enjoyed myself too. And he said, I really did enjoy you too. You did. And then he asked me about Chanae. He said, why do you have that? I was like, what? Why do I have what? Then he grabbed Chanae. He was like this, and he held Chanae up. I was like, oh, Chanae. He was like, what? I said, oh, this is Chanae. Chanae, say hi. And he started laughing. I was like, yeah, because, MS. He was like, MS. I was like, yeah. I was like, I have MS. I was like, oh no, he finna get mad, change his mind. He tells me that his sister-in-law, did he say sister-in-law? Somebody he know has MS. So he's like, I know about MS. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, oh yeah, I know a lot about MS. He's like, do you? He started asking me questions and this, and I'm like, okay. I was like, this is different. I ain't used to meeting men who know so much about MS and, who want to do for me because they know so much about MS and they think they can help. Not because they know it's not a cure for it. He knows that. But he want to help me to be comfortable and enjoy my life. That's what he said. That was his words. Baby, this man. I was like, okay. So we made plans to meet again, see each other again, and whatnot. I did not give him my number. I told him I am not a phone person, so I didn't give him my number. So he got me his business card. And he said that his sons, plural, they're over the business now. He said it's his business, but his sons, they the ones who, doing whatever, because he retired. I told you he was older. So I was like, yeah. I said, I know you're enjoying your retirement and everything. And he said, I'm not retired. I was like, you're not retired. Because in my mind, I'm like, you got to be retired. What? Ain't the age for retirement like 67, something like that? And this man looked like he about 97. So I was like, I ain't say that to him though. I was like, you're not retired? He was like, no, I'm not retired. He said, I still go in and work and everything. He said, I don't have to. He said, but I do because it's our family business. I was like, okay. He's like, I enjoy working. I was like, okay. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that about a man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say it like that. I said, oh, that's good. I like a hard working man. That's what I said. He was like, yeah. He said, I really love working. He said, I don't have to, but I enjoy it. And he said, he said, sometimes my grandkids, he said, I'll pick them up from school. Oh, your driver will take you to go pick up your grandkids. He said, no, I'll drive and go pick them up. You drive and go pick up your kids. He said, yeah. He was like, you want to see my ride? No, you ain't going to show me your ride. He's like, I got a picture of it. So he, pulled his phone out once again, show me some pictures of his home and his ride. Good. Y'all see this Barbara Doll house right here? Yeah. That right here, that's what his home looked like, minus the pink, okay? This man got money. Showed me the boat, and I was like, wow. And, that's when I was like, I can't believe you, because he used to tell me about different things that he do. I was like, I can't believe you do all that stuff. I ain't say because you're an old man. I ain't say that, but I was like, I just can't believe you do all of that. You still do that stuff. And he was like, yeah, I'm still young. I was like, yes. Keep saying that you are still young. Believe that. And he was like, but I am. I was like, yes, you are. And he was like, how old do you think I am? I was like, grown? I think you're grown. And he was like, I'm only 65. You're only 65? He was like, yes. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, how old are you? I was like, I'm grown. I was like, I'm grown. He was like, are you? I was like, yeah. He said, because you look young. He said, then once again, he brought up the maid chick that he said looked like me. He told me that the maid chick, he showed me her picture again. And I looked at her. I said, well, yeah, she grown too. I said, but she looked like she in her 40s. He said, yeah, but I know you not in your 40s. He said, are you even 18? Yeah. Yeah, I'm older than 18. And I said, and I am an African American woman. I had to go and let him know because I didn't want him to be confused. I wanted to go ahead and let him know. And he was like, okay. He said, that's fine. I was like, you okay with that? And he was like, yeah, because some people, they don't be knowing, you know what I'm saying? And I be having to tell them, and when I tell them, sometimes it go kind of left. So I told him, I said, I'm an African American woman. He was like, that's fine. He said, his workers, he said, most of them were African American. I was like, okay, yeah, I said, but wait a minute. I'm not trying to be one of your workers. He's like, I wasn't planning on you becoming one of my workers. So I was like, oh, okay, I just making sure. I mean, I don't mind helping, but that ain't what I want to come over there to do. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, when you come over, bring the girls with you. We're going to have so much fun. He's like, my grandkids have so many games and dolls and whatnot, woo. And I was like, I wonder what his family gonna say when they see me. So he showed me a picture of his wife. And I was like from looking at the picture, I could not tell what she was, y'all. She looked mixed. Like she did look like me, but I look black. I look like a black woman. She looked mixed. Right, y'all? I look like an African American woman, but that woman looked mixed. But anyways, me and him talked a little bit more. And at the end of the day, you know, we went our separate ways. We supposed to meet up again. But yeah, I can't believe he was only 65, y'all. I was just too shocked. I mean, in the face, he looked much older. In the body, he looked 65, you know what I'm saying? But in the face, much older. But the body, it can go for 65. It can go for 65. But he was nice, y'all. He was nice. I'm not just saying it because he got money. But yeah, he was nice. We had a nice conversation. We enjoyed each other. We enjoyed the food. Now as far as this boat, I don't know about going on that boat because yeah, I do watch what's that show? 911. And I do watch all these other shows. And I know what happens when you're on boats and somebody get mad at you. They throw you over. And I don't want that to happen. My drink. I don't want that to happen. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know him like that to be on his boat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him like that to have my kids around him on a boat. But he was nice. Nice home, nice vehicles. Because he had several vehicles, yeah. And his kids look good too, you know what I'm saying? Because he had some sons. Y'all know how I feel about a man with some sons. Yeah, his kids look nice too, but his kids, they was married. Y'all know I don't like married men. But they did look nice. But yes, you guys, I just want to come and share that with y'all. I just had to share that with y'all because oh my drink, y'all. I just can't believe that this man is only 65. I mean, and then with him being 65 and doing everything that he be building stuff and doing yard work. And I like a man who is a hard worker, like for real. Y'all don't even understand how much I like a man that is a hard worker. Ooh, yo. I don't know, y'all. Like, I can't wait to see what we do next. It'll probably be eat again because I like food. But he's not gonna meet my girls. It's gonna be quite a while before he meet my girls. Like a long time, you know what I'm saying? But he's nice. I like him. So since I know that it's the people that we know, some of the same peoples, I'm gonna get to know more information about him from them to see what they say. Of course, he could tell me anything, but I want to hear from them what they all got to say. I mean, they told me a little bit. They was like, girl, he will take care of you and your girls. Okay, all right. But yeah, that's what they told me. But I want to know more stuff about him. A little bit more. A whole lot more. But yeah, I had to come and let y'all know about him. Yo. So that's the guy I met. Hopefully, we become friends. Good friends. That would be great. I would love to add him to my Rolodex of friends because he is amazing. But yes, you guys, I am Deshawn. I thank y'all so much for listening and watching. And I hope you are having a blessed day. And I hope you remember and know that God and Jesus love you. And you can talk to them any day, anytime about anything. Don't matter where you are, girl. Even on the toilet. Yes, you guys. I am really happy, y'all. I'm really happy. Not just because of that situation, but I'm happy because this smoothie was so delicious and it's gone. And I am full after eating and drinking that. I'm full. I'm happy. I'm well. Yeah. Yes, yeah. And I met another friend today. But we ain't gonna talk about him. I ain't gonna tell you about him. But I did meet somebody new today. But I ain't gonna tell you about him. I mean, it wasn't nothing wrong. Man, listen, that's a whole nother story time. That's a whole nother story time. We're gonna stop this right here. End it right here. Alright? So, adios.